Jackie Robinson, the man who changed baseball and America. Jackie Robinson is remembered not just as a baseball legend, but as a man whose courage helped change the course of American history. Long before he ever stepped onto a major league field, Robinson was preparing, often unknowingly, for a life that would demand extraordinary strength, discipline, and restraint. His story is not just about sports. It is about character, sacrifice, and the long struggle for equality in the United States. Early life and childhood. Jack Roosevelt Robinson was born on January 31, 1919, in Cairo, Georgia. He was the youngest of 5 children in a family of sharecroppers. When Jackie was still an infant, his father left the family, and his mother, Mallie Robinson, made the difficult decision to move west in search of better opportunities. She relocated the family to Pasadena, California, hoping to escape the deep racism of the Jim Crow South. Mallie Robinson worked multiple jobs to support her children, and Jackie grew up in a neighborhood where racial hostility was still common. Despite this, his mother instilled in him strong values: self-respect, perseverance, and the belief that he was just as worthy as anyone else. These lessons would later shape how Robinson handled the immense pressure placed upon him. As a young boy, Jackie was influenced by his older brother, Mac Robinson, a talented athlete in his own right. Mac later won a silver medal in the 200-meter dash at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, finishing just behind Jesse Owens. Seeing his brother succeed on the world stage inspired Jackie and showed him what was possible, even in a society that limited opportunities for Black Americans. A star athlete in school. Jackie Robinson attended John Muir High School in Pasadena, where he quickly stood out as a gifted athlete. He didn't just excel in one sport, he dominated in several. He played football, basketball, baseball, and ran track. Teachers and coaches recognized his natural talent, speed, and competitive spirit. After high school, Robinson attended Pasadena Junior College, where he continued to shine in athletics. However, his time there was also marked by conflict. In 1938, Jackie was arrested after arguing with a police officer, an incident that reflected the racial tensions of the time. Although the charges were later dropped, the experience gave Robinson a first-hand understanding of injustice, an understanding that would later inform his response to discrimination. Robinson eventually transferred to the University of California, Los Angeles, becoming the first student in UCLA history to earn varsity letters in 4 sports: baseball, football, basketball, and track. Despite his success, financial difficulties forced him to leave college before graduating. Still, his reputation as an elite athlete had already been established. Military service and moral courage. In 1942, during the World War II, Jackie Robinson was drafted into the United States Army. He trained at Fort Riley, Kansas, and applied for Officer Candidate School. Initially rejected due to racial bias, Robinson persisted and was eventually accepted, becoming a second lieutenant. One of the most defining moments of Robinson's life occurred during his military service. In 1944, he refused to move to the back of a segregated Army bus, even though segregation on military buses was technically illegal. Robinson was arrested and court-martialed, but he defended himself and was acquitted of all charges. This incident revealed a critical aspect of Robinson's character. He was not passive in the face of injustice, but he also understood the importance of discipline and self-control. He was honorably discharged later that year, having never seen combat, but having gained valuable experience standing up for his dignity, the Negro Leagues, and a historic opportunity. After leaving the Army, Robinson joined the Kansas City Monarchs of the Negro Leagues in 1945. Although he played well, he found the league disorganized and physically demanding due to constant travel and poor conditions. Unknown to Robinson, his future was about to change forever. That same year, Branch Rickey, the president and general manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers, was searching for a Black player to help integrate Major League Baseball. Ricky understood the risks: hostile crowds, racist opponents, and resistance from teammates. He needed someone with exceptional talent, but more importantly, someone with the emotional strength to endure abuse without retaliation. Ricky chose Jackie Robinson. During their first meeting, Ricky famously warned Robinson that he would face hatred and humiliation. He asked Robinson if he could promise not to fight back. Robinson replied, "You want a ball player who's afraid to fight?" Ricky responded, "No, I want a ball player with guts enough not to fight." Robinson agreed, breaking the color barrier. In 1946, Jackie Robinson joined the Montreal Royals, the Dodgers' minor league affiliate. He endured racial slurs, death threats, and deliberate attempts by opponents to injure him. Yet he excelled on the field, leading the league in batting average and helping the team win a championship. On April 15, 1947, Jackie Robinson made history by stepping onto the field for the Brooklyn Dodgers, becoming the first black player in modern Major League Baseball. The moment marked the breaking of baseball's color barrier, a barrier that had stood for over 60 years. The pressure was immense. Some teammates refused to play with him. Opposing players hurled insults, fans sent hate mail and threats, but Robinson remained focused, letting his performance speak for him. That season, he won the inaugural Rookie of the Year award, batting .297, stealing 29 bases, and helping lead the Dodgers to the World Series. A champion on and off the field. As the years passed, Robinson became one of the best players in baseball. He was aggressive, intelligent, and fearless. He changed how the game was played, especially with his daring base running and sharp instincts. In 1949, Robinson won the National League Most Valuable Player award, becoming the first black player to receive the honor. He was a six-time All-Star and helped the Dodgers win their first World Series championship in 1955. But Robinson's influence extended far beyond statistics. His success opened the door for other black players, including legends like Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, and Roy Campanella. Baseball was no longer segregated, and American sports and society would never be the same. Life after baseball and civil rights advocacy. Jackie Robinson retired from baseball in 1956. Free from the requirement to remain silent, he became more outspoken about civil rights and racial inequality. He worked as a business executive, wrote newspaper columns, and actively supported the civil rights movement. Robinson was a strong supporter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and participated in protests and fundraising efforts. He believed economic independence was just as important as social equality and worked to expand opportunities for black-owned businesses. Despite his achievements, Robinson faced health challenges later in life, including diabetes and heart disease. Even so, he continued speaking out until the end. Legacy and lasting impact. Jackie Robinson died on October 24, 1972, at the age of 53. Though his life was relatively short, his impact was immeasurable. In 1997, Major League Baseball retired Jackie Robinson's number 42 across all teams, the first and only time such an honor has been given. Every year on April 15th, known as Jackie Robinson Day, players across the league wear his number to honor his legacy. Jackie Robinson was more than an athlete. He was a pioneer, a leader, and a symbol of progress. His courage showed that real change often begins with one person willing to endure hardship so others may walk freely behind them. His story reminds us that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it.